Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Tuesday the 18th of July 2023. Today was match day and unexpectedly it was a double match day. I said in yesterday's video that because the first team didn't have a game on Saturday, that they might play a behind closed doors game, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. But they played one today. Total shock coming out of nowhere. So Millwall 11 defeat Brentford B at Calmont Road. So it was a Premiership team, sort of. Brentford B, basically Brentford's under 21s. They call them a B team because they've dropped out of the system that is under 21s and they just play friendlies that I don't think they're actually in the league. So yeah, and you can see from the photos that we got here that they're quite young. So Millwall 11 defeated Brentford B 5-0 at Calmont Road in a behind closed doors practice match on Tuesday afternoon. This is from millfc.co.uk, club's official website. Andres Vogelsammer's hat-trick with one penalty and Zion Fleming double secured victory for the Lions. With the score goalless at half-time, Millwall then racked up a quintet of strikes after the break with Adama and Maku instrumental in assisting two of Vogelsammer's treble. The other coming late on after an audacious Tom Bradshaw overhead kick cracked off the crossbar. Dutchman Fleming's duo hits beefed up the scoreline, with the Lions now moving on to Tuesday night's pre-season friendly at Sutton United, which obviously was the one that was planned out. This was a Haddock one. Interestingly, they're looking at those training kits. They don't have the Wigan Group logo on them, so what's that about? I don't know. They have two sets of training kits, one for the training ground and then one when they're pre-match. It's kind of bizarre to be doing that. I don't know why they don't just have the one. But hey ho. So there's not many pictures here. We don't get that's literally it. We don't get a team. We just find out what the score was and who the goal scorers were. So yeah, well obviously we can see Simon Fleming there with Boglesham. We know they played because they were the only two who scored. Daniel McNamara with the assist, so we know he scored. There's Daniel McNamara there in the background, so we can see him. There's Adama Maku there. You can see on the sidelines the coaches. We've got Tom Bradshaw, but then we're back to Vogelsammer. Shamar Lawson there. But Zion Fleming again. That there is Tom Bradshaw. You can tell by his boots. And that is Nana Boateng. The one on the right was back to us. And we're back to the start. So we've got, what is it? Fleming, Vogelsammer, McNamara, Bradshaw, Nana Boateng, and Adama Maku. So that's 7 players. No, 6 players. Did some trialists play? Don't know. Maybe. But obviously this broke at lunchtime. Just after lunchtime, we're looking at it like, oh, okay. And then it clicks. Like, hang on then. Who the hell's going to be playing in tonight's game? And again, in yesterday's video, I was saying about how Gary Rowett, he's quite straight-laced. He sets it up the first team is the first team, and the under 21s is the under 21s, and never the two shall mix. Sometimes he'll promote a couple of players up, and that's about it. Well, obviously, he completely shattered that because we go to Sutton United. I'm guessing because he had to play some players because some of them played in the afternoon, some played in the evening. So yeah, here we are. Millwall won 3-0 against Sutton United tonight. Kevin Nisbet hat-trick seals Millwall win over Sutton. Yes, more on that later. Kevin Nisbet with a hat-trick. The club immediately put up one of the goals on their social media. I saw it on Facebook. A good pass from assist from Romania. So I think this one's been celebrated there, with some good running from Watmore as well. So now it's only Sutton United. We ain't playing teams like Sutton United in our league. We're playing Championship teams, so that will be a step up. But Kevin Nisbet's hat-trick saw Millwall to a 3-0 pre-season win over Sutton United on Tuesday night. The striker struck it in open play in the first half before adding 2 from the penalty spot and a free kick respectively to wrap up a solid victory for the Lions. Yeah, he scored another penalty, which is interesting that we're getting penalties now. Now here's the thing, every season they have like a referee jamboree, whatever, and they say, okay, we need to do this season, and then they all rush off the cliff and they go overboard, and everyone moans at them. Are we going to get some actual fucking penalties this season? Because we didn't get any yet, barely any last season. We should have got more. Jake Cooper was basically being sexually assaulted at every corner, and every free kick, and every set piece, which is why the defenders didn't really score that many goals last season. And we barely got any penalties. I think maybe we got 1 or 2. It was absolutely nonsensical, the refereeing of our games last season. So hopefully, what we're seeing in the friendlies where we get some penalties, maybe that's a sign of things to come. Maybe not. I don't know. So Gary Rout named a strong side for the visit to the VBS Community Stadium with the likes of Jake Cooper, Myron Wallace, Joe Bryan, Billy Mitchell, George Saville, Kevin Nisbet, and more taking to the field from minute 1. After an even start, Billy Mitchell was the first to have an attempt on goal for the Lions, but after he made room for a shot on the edge of the penalty area, his 14th minute effort sailed wide of our post. With 23 minutes on the clock, however, Millwall were in front as Nisbet rifled home an attempt from 18 yards out to break the deadlock. A lull was to follow the goal, but with the Lions making the most of the attacking play, shortly before half-time, Duncan Watmore's trickery allowed him to cross, but the home defence dealt with the ball in what proved to be the final action of the first half. Watmore's burst down the Millwall left and cross was to no avail as the second half got underway before Saville blazed over as the hour mark came into view. There were 57 minutes played when the hosts almost equalised in bizarre circumstances, but after Billy Mitchell's clearance cannoned off a Sutton man, Long was able to make a smart and reactionary stop. Bang on the hour mark, Millwall were given a chance to double their advantage as a Romain Esse was fouled in the box, causing referee Carl Brook to point to the penalty spot. Nisbet made no mistake in stepping up to send Jack Rose the wrong way, meaning the striker has now scored 2 spot kicks in a row. Bryan cut inside and struck a right-footed attempt over as the final 20 minutes got underway, and 5 minutes later, Nisbet had his hat-trick in some style as he rifled home a free kick from 20 yards out. The Scot left the pitch to a standing ovation with 15 minutes to play as he was replaced by Tom Leahy, with the game then petering out to a routine win for Millwall. And here are the match stats. So it's basically a first team, and then the bench is basically under 21 players. It's kind of weird, and they didn't really get used. Only one, Tom Leahy, although hopefully that's just so Nisbet can come off and do a round of applause, and not because he's injured. Obviously I wasn't there tonight, so I don't know. I think it was just to celebrate. So the team was Long, Wallace, Cooper, Nisbet, Billy Mitchell, Bryan, Leonard, Watmore, Saville, Esse, Alex Mitchell, and the sub was Tom Leahy on the 75th minute for Kevin Nisbet. The subs were Truman, Ollie Evans, Smith, Cotton, Grant, Abdul Malik, Boateng, Drost. So there you go. Kind of weird to bring them along and not play them, but hey ho. And the scorers was Nisbet with his hat-trick. 23 minutes, 61 minutes penalty, and 75th minute free kick. So not bad stuff. No attendance, but you can see there's a fair few there. Yeah, good stuff. Is this it? Is this it? Are you starting to feel it? Kevin Nisbet scoring goals. He scored in every pre-season game he's played. Is he the missing piece of the jigsaw? Is he difference maker? Is he the player who's going to stop us from fucking around with 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th place in the league and take us up to 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th place in the league? I certainly do hope so. Yeah, obviously it's only Gillingham, Sutton United, and Bromley, so obviously massive game next game, some serious opposition. We're playing Charlton Athletic, so you know I'm sure that will be very, very tough game. Very tough game. Moving on to some pictures from the game. A funny one of Duncan Watmore, not that one. That's a normal one. The gallery from Sutton United versus Millwall. Millwall chalked up another pre-season victory on Tuesday night. Sutton United were defeated 3-0. Take a look at the best of the action from Gander Green Lane. Below is Kevin Nisbet hit a hat trick. Yeah. And if we scroll through these, you can see, look there. Look what he's doing to Murray Wallace's shirt. Did that get called? Yeah, but Duncan Watmore, look at that face. Murray Wallace, Joe Bryan, Kevin Nisbet. He's away. He's away. A Romain Essay, Tom Leahy, Kevin Nisbet from the spot. He went the other way this time. So yeah, fantastic stuff. Looks like we've got a decent striker at last. And we're back around again. So yeah, the missing piece of the jigsaw, Kevin Nisbet. Hopefully that is turns out to be that way. Now moving on to this that was put up this morning. Not on this, but only on this, but other sites as well. These kind of websites, they kind of cannibalise off of each other. This is from InsideFootball.com, and football spelled F-U-T-B-O-L. So obviously Stoke City working on deal to sign Millwall target after sweep collapse. Stoke City are trying to snap up Mark Travers from Bournemouth, but could face competition from Millwall, according to the Daily Telegraph. Obviously, we've already been linked with this player. So what's happening? Well, I don't know why we're linked with him. We already have 3 first-choice goalkeepers, so it looks like someone's on the way out. Who is that? Don't know. But yeah, kind of weird. Travers is on the books at Premier League side Bournemouth, made just 12 appearances for the Cherries last term in the top flight, keeping 2 clean sheets. A 24-year-old could be on the move this summer, and dropping down into Championship may be a route out of Bournemouth. Stoke boss Alex Neil wants to beef up his goalkeeping options, and 24-year-old Travers is an option. The Potters are attempting to put an agreement in place with Bournemouth after seeing their efforts to sign Wolves keeper Matija Sarjic collapse. However, Stoke do have Championship competition for Travers, as Millwall are also interested, which was noted before. Millwall boss Garrett, as an admirer of the island and international, is interested in taking it to the Den. Stoke, though, appear to be the side now pushing to snap up Travers, and it remains to be seen if Millwall take any firm steps to provide them with competition. This seems obviously we've been linked with him for about 2 weeks now, and nothing's happened. Kind of weird. Like I said, it's weird that we were linked with him. We've already got 3 first choice goalkeepers. We've got like 4 under 21 goalkeepers. So on Millwall trying to negotiate a bit too hard on the terms, and this is an attempt to get them to hurry up by throwing another team's name in there. I don't know, but I don't know what's going on. Bit weird though, but we'll see. Maybe it's about the loan, the terms of the loan with first choice or whatever. Whatever we have to pay if he doesn't play, I don't know. But yeah, weird one. I don't know what's going on. It's a very weird situation, the goalkeeping situation. They said they're fine with the goalkeepers, and then they're trying to sign another one. Very weird. Now we got this from millfc.co.uk. Mill to host 2023 fans forum at the Den. Save the date, Thursday the 3rd of August. Millwall Football Club will host its annual fans forum at the Den on Thursday the 3rd of August, taking place between 6 to 8 p.m. Lions boss Gary Howe will be on hand to answer questions from the floor in the first hour. Or Chief Executive Steve Kavanagh will take the hot seat after the break. Catherine Gale, chairperson of the Millwall Supporters Club, will also be in attendance. All Millwall fans will be able to attend. We'll see you there. So yeah, Thursday the 3rd of August, 6 p.m. There you go. And that is, what is that, 2 days before the trip to Middlesbrough. So yeah. Now we're going to end with this from southernnews.co.uk. Former Millwall defender backs Lions to follow in Luton's footsteps. Mark Beevers thinks his ex-club could finally crack promotion this season. Former Millwall defender Mark Beevers has backed the Lions to follow in Luton's example and finally win promotion to the Premier League. The London club have not been far from getting into the playoffs in each of the last 4 seasons as they bid to end their top flight exile. Millwall were last in the top division in the 89-90 season, 2 years before the league was rebranded. Luton had also experienced a long stay away from English football promised land until they won promotion in May, despite having limited resources and being unfancied by some pundits. Beevers, who played for Millwall between 2012 and 2016 and is now with Perth Glory in Australia, reckons the London club could follow a similar path this season. Asked about finally getting the job done, he told News at Then, "I see no reason why not. The Championship is a wide open league. I think Millwall have now shown that it's not a fluke how they got up there. The last few seasons they've been creeping up around those playoffs. It just takes a little push to get in that top 6, and once you get in the playoffs, it's anyone's game. It's a lotto. So I see no reason why they can't get into those playoffs and be the next Luton, so to speak. Because Luton wouldn't have been expected to get into the Premier League, and if you go to the bookies, I'm sure Millwall wouldn't be in the top few either. But Millwall wouldn't be as much as a surprise now as they have cemented themselves as being top 8 or 10 in the Championship for the last few seasons. Over the past 4 seasons, Millwall have finished 1 point, 2 points, and 6 points off the playoff positions. Last year's campaign was particularly gut-wrenching, with the Lions letting the top 6 finish slip from their grasp in the final day 4-3 defeat to Blackburn. And you can read the full interview with Mark Beevers as he discusses life in Australia and his happy memories of playing for Millwall in Thursday's Southern newspaper. So there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.